Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ada High School, where tonight the homestanding Bulldogs welcome in the Lima Temple Christian Pioneers. Hello, everyone. I'm Danny Holbrook, alongside Kelsey Beimer and our entire WOSN crew. Our pregame and keys to the game tonight are brought to you by Temple Christian Schools. Have you considered private Christian education for your child? Scholarships are available now. Come see what TCS has to offer. Visit our website for more information, www.tcspioneers.org. Kelsey, we got a good one tonight. You look at Lima Temple Christian, they come in at 13-8, 6-3 in the Northwest Conference. Bruce Bowman has done an outstanding job with this group.
He sure has, yeah. We have two teams tonight. They're both coming off a little win streak, so it should be a great game tonight.
Yeah, and Ada, they are 14-7, 7-3, first year in the BBC after years and years in the Northwest Conference. This is Chris Souter's second stint here at Ada, doing a terrific job.
It is, yeah. Ada's doing a fantastic job. Both of these teams, this is our last regular season game. We're looking to go into tournament season. I think both of these teams can make a run.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. Let's start with the visitors, the Temple Christian Pioneers.
Yeah, so first off for Temple Christian, I think they just need to be aggressive. Ada's a really good rebounding team, and also Temple Christian shoots 68.5% from the free throw line, with multiple athletes shooting at or above 70% from the line. So if they can drive to the basket, maybe draw a couple of fouls, I think that will really work in their favor.
For the Ada Bulldogs, they come in, as I said, 14-7, 7-3. Last regular season game here at home. You know they want to win this one.
Absolutely, yeah. So for Ada, this is simple, but just shoot the basketball. Don't be afraid to, because the Bulldogs are a really good high shooting percentage team. They're 47.3% from the 2 points and 33.6% from the 3-point line. Gavin Oldsfield, he leads the BBC in field goal percentages with 66.1%. And also, I spoke about it with Temple Christian. Ada just needs to focus on the boards. They're really good at that. They lead the BBC with 26.6 rebounds a game. And if they can get second chances on offensive and then do the same thing on defense, limit Temple Christian, I like their chances in this game.
It's the Ada Bulldogs, the Temple Christian Pioneers. You got all the action right here on WOSN. When we come back, we'll have tip-off right here on WOSN. Welcome back to Ada High School, where tonight the Ada Bulldogs take on the Lima Temple Christian Pioneers. Danny Holbrook, Kelsey Beimer, and our entire WOSN crew. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Pro Forma. Pro Forma at a line. Your logo, everywhere it matters. Good luck, Pioneers. Our free throw sponsor tonight is Quest Federal Credit Union, with 5 convenient locations to serve you. QuestFCU.com. And our three-point sponsor, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapak, St. Mary's, and Delphos. Come join us next week, February 17th through the 23rd, for Customer Appreciation Week. Lee's, we're not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. So a nice little presentation before the game, Kelsey. Absolutely. To John Derryberry and Steve Orr. John Derryberry retiring after 45 years. Steve's going to keep on going. 50 years, and he's just keeping on going.
Yep, that's amazing.
That is. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight for the visiting Pioneers from Lima Temple Christian. They'll start number 12, Malachi Mankey. He is a 6-foot senior guard at 9.2 a game. Number 23, Alex Patrick, is a 5'11 senior guard at 5.5 a game. And number 24, Derek Schultz, a 5'11 junior, leads the team in scoring at 13.6 a game. Number 30, Quincy Settlemeyer, is a 6'1 junior at 5.2 a game. And number 34, Isaiah Kaiser, is a 6'1 senior forward at 10 points a game. The Pioneers come in 13-8, 6-3 in the Northwest Central Conference. Offensively, they average 48.5 points a game, and defensively, they give up 48 points a game. For the homestanding Bulldogs, they'll start number 1, Gavin Oldfield, a 6'2 junior at 4.6 a game. Number 3, Zach Zimmerman, is a 6'2 junior guard at 14.2 a game. Number 5, Carson Conley, is a 6'2 guard sophomore at 10.4 a game. Number 10, Slade Gossman, is a 6'2 junior at 4.1 a game. And rounding out the starting 5, number 24, Caleb Hickman, a 5'11 guard. He's a junior at 9.6 a game. The Bulldogs come in at 14-7, 7-3 in the Blanchard Valley Conference. Offensively, they average 49.5 points a game, and defensively, they give up 46 points a game. You know, Kelsey, I'm doing my studies this week and getting prepped for this game, and I'm telling you what, this is an evenly matched game when you look at statistics on paper. Now, it's not played on paper, right, but still.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I was thinking the same thing as well. On paper, these teams are two really well matched together, but this is the last regular game of the season. Both of these teams are going to want to gain momentum, go out of this game on a high going into the tournament season.
Yeah, and that's something too. We got to look ahead. Tournaments are next week, and everybody wants to go in. And look, this is a non-conference game for both these squads, but what a thrill it would be to get a last game of the year win, especially if you're Temple Christian on enemy territory.
Absolutely, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something similar to the JV game. That was an overtime thriller that we got to watch before this.
We got to see a JV overtime thriller that had the folks here at Ada High School absolutely on their feet, which we had a lot of fun with.
Absolutely, yeah. It's cool to see all the fans here. I mean, last game of the season, really not a lot on the line here, but there's still tons of people here back in their schools, back in their teams. It's awesome to
Kelsey,
see.
We've talked about it on the radio for the last couple weeks. I can't believe the number of people that are coming out to games now. The gyms are full. I told you tonight, I look at this gym, and there's a lot of people here, and really not good weather, but there's a ton of people, but we're seeing it all over the area.
Yeah, it's been amazing to see so many local people coming out and coming to all these games, supporting the high school athletes. I mean, if you're watching this, you're probably interested in sports, but if you haven't got out to a game, get out here. The environment's amazing. It's really fun to watch.
And I'll tell you what, Ada brought a big-time student section. There must be a ton of kids over there, and they are excited and ready to go for this non-conference action between Ada and Lima Temple Christian. So Chris Ewald will get ready to throw it up, and Gavin Oldfield will jump up against Quincy Settlemeyer, and we are underway. Ada controls the tip. So Ada will bring it down on their first offensive set. This is Carson Conley with the ball, swings it over to Caleb Hickman. Caleb Hickman gets it inside. They'll go low post. Shot goes up, and it's off the mark. Rebound comes down. It's brought down by the Bulldogs, and the shot's good. Zach Zimmerman, who averages 14.2 a game, makes it 2-0 on the pro forma scoreboard. And there comes Temple Christian right back down. And there, Derek Schultz, who's the leading scorer for Lima Temple Christian. So both of the leading scorers in the action.
Yeah, that was a really fantastic and quick start by both teams there. Zach Zimmerman had a fantastic move in the post, was able to get an offensive rebound and put it back for an easy layup. And for Temple Christian, Derek Schultz just ran right down the floor, straight to the basket for a layup. Nice
move there by Slade Gossman as he misses the shot, but he got low post territory and got a good position. The shot just goes off the mark, and here comes the Temple Christian. There's a three ball from the right side, and it's good. Alex Patrick, the 5'11 senior, knocks in the three-pointer, and that's a Lee's Famous Recipe three-pointer. They're our sponsor for the three ball tonight.
Yep, we talked about during pregame, this Temple Christian team can shoot. Alex Patrick's 32.9% from three-point field goal. He just took his first shot of the night and it went straight in.
Yeah, well, we talk about Temple Christian, and you're right, they can shoot the ball, but I'm telling you, ever since Bruce Bowman has taken over this program, which has been a long time, they play hard, and here's a steal right up the floor, and they'll take it in and score. Derek Schultz with a nice steal, and it's 7-2 on the pro forma scoreboard. The Pioneers are out and running.
Fantastic start for the Pioneers while Derek Schultz, he got that steal there. He dribbled up the floor, just looked absolutely graceful, no question about it. Straight to the basket.
Derek Schultz has 4 to lead all scorers. There's a dribble drive into the rim. Shot goes up. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down. Nice job of the Bulldogs of getting a second shot here. Taking it on the right side. Shot goes up, and we're going to get our first foul of the night. And there you saw Carson Conley take it to the rim. And let's see who the foul is going to be called on. Number 24, Derek Schultz. And that is a player that they can ill afford, Kelsey, to get in foul trouble.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Derek leads the team 13.6 points per game, is their leading free throw shooter. I mean, he's leading assist. He shoots great from the three-point line. Definitely don't want to get him in any more foul trouble.
Carson Conley misses his first one. So he makes 1 and 2 there. It's 7-2 on the pro forma scoreboard. Here come the Pioneers down the floor with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Danny Holbrook, Kelsey Beimer from Ada High School on the last regular season game of the year before we head down the tournament trail. Nice crowd on tap tonight for some good high school basketball between a BVC member and a Northwest Central Conference member. This is Temple Christian. They'll make it to the foul line. This is Isaiah Kaiser. Gets it over to Alex Patrick. Alex Patrick guarded on the wing out top by Zach Zimmerman. There's a dribble drive to the right side. They'll kick it back out. Lima Temple Christian being very deliberate in their offense.
Yep.
They lead 7-3. And they will take their time, Kelsey. They have no problem moving that ball around, taking a minute off the scoreboard. There's no issues with them.
Absolutely. There's no reason not to in high school. No shot clock. Keep working the ball around. Find a shot that you like.
And there's a nice shot by Malachi Menke, the 6-foot senior point guard, as he misses that shot. And there's a runner off the left side. They missed there. Rebound comes down, and it's corralled by Isaiah Kaiser, and the Pioneers will bring it down the left side of the floor.
Yep, a little bit of contact there in the way of the basket. I think both teams were wondering if something was going to come from that.
Like Kaiser with the nice dime. He passes over to Settlemeyer, and Quincy Settlemeyer, the 6'1 junior, knocks it in, and the Pioneers lead 9-3 on the pro forma scoreboard.
Yeah, what a great pass there. He did a fantastic job to fake that he was going to take the shot, but he saw his teammate right on the other side of the basket, bounce pass, even easier layup
It
for
started
him.
out with the breakdown of the defense, and they
Yeah.
got to the middle of the floor. There's a 3-ball on the right side. It's off the mark, and it's brought down by Derek Schultz, and Schultz will bring it down the right side of the floor. So everything going right now for the Lima Temple Christian Pioneers as they lead this one 9-3. Schultz is going to dribble drive, take it in, and he scores. Derek Schultz with an acrobatic right-handed move, and it's 11-3 on the pro forma scoreboard.
Yeah, that's something you can't do. You cannot give Derek Schultz the baseline. He dribbled right around it, was able to get a nice angle and put the ball right into the basket.
Ada with the ball on their end of the floor. Nice entry pass inside, and a nice left-handed layup by Slade Gossman. The 6'2 junior knocks it in. It's 11-5 on the pro forma scoreboard.
That was a great pass there into the post. I think that's what Ada needs to take advantage of. They have a little bit more size in
Yes.
the post, and they're doing a really good job of getting offensive rebounds and getting there to the post.
Yeah, that's a great point, Kelsey. And Slade Gossman at 6'2 is a big kid. You can see he knows where the weight room is.
Yep.
And he gets good position down low, as you saw by their last possession.
He sure does.
So you're absolutely right. And there we get a travel call against the Pioneers, and it'll go back to Ada with 3:47 to go. This is Caleb Hickman with the ball, and he loses a handle on the ball, and it's going to go back to the Pioneers, and Derek Schultz will bring it down. Caleb Hickman, we saw him earlier this year in the football season, an outstanding player for the Ada Bulldogs football team.
Absolutely, yeah. And I got to say, great defense there by Quincy Settlemeyer. It looks like both teams are sticking with a man-to-man defense so far in this game, and it's really working out. Both teams are taking their time, getting what they can, and taking smart shots.
Isaiah Kaiser goes to the middle of the floor, and he attempted, I don't know if he was shooting the ball, and they are saying he was shooting. John Derryberry says it's a, he's going to the line, or what? Well, one official had him taking it out of bounds, but I believe Isaiah Kaiser will shoot too. And yes, one of the few times I'm right.
Yeah, it was a little confusing. It was like one ref thought there was one out of bounds, and the other one was saying 2 shots. But ends up that Isaiah Kaiser is going to the line, shoots 62.9% on the season so far.
Isaiah Kaiser knocks that one in. It's 12-5 on the pro forma scoreboard. Well, I'll tell you what, Kelsey, Lima Temple Christian comes in here with no nerves, and they are playing good basketball right now as they lead this one 13-5.
They sure are, yeah. Both teams here are finding success underneath the basket. We haven't seen a ton of outside shots. Of course, there was one made 3 by Alex Patrick for Temple Christian, but both of these teams finding a lot of success underneath the basket and driving inside.
Hickman kicks it back out, 3-ball from the top of the key, and it's good. Carson Conley drains the Lee's famous recipe 3-ball, and it's 13-8.
Yeah, Carson heard me up here. He said, we'll get the threes going.
There's a beautiful turnaround by Malachi Menke. That young man showed you his ability right there, and it's 15-8. And they go back inside to Gossman. Gossman misses the layup, and the Pioneers take control of the ball.
Really good defense there again by Quincy Settlemeyer. I mean, the Ada player was wide open underneath the basket. He did a good job to get back. That's definitely something they're going to want to watch going forward.
3-ball from the right side. It's off the mark. That was from Settlemeyer. Rebound comes down to Isaiah Kaiser. Get back out to Settlemeyer. He takes a little bit. Look at that. Isaiah Kaiser, Johnny on the spot, and he knocks it in to make it 17-8. We got our first timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout on the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Welcome back to Ada High School. We're with 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. The Lima Temple Christian Pioneers lead the Ada Bulldogs 17-8. Our 3-point sponsor tonight is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapak, St. Mary's, and Delphos. Join us next week, the 17th through the 23rd, for Customer Appreciation Week. We're not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. Danny Holbrook, Kelsey Beimer from Ada High School, and everybody's in a good mood tonight. Kelsey, the students are jumping up and down.
Sure is.
The JV game was contentious to say the least.
Yes.
It was a great game, but both stands up on their feet for that one, and it set the tone for a great varsity game. And there's a dribble drive there by Zach Zimmerman, and he got to the rim really quick. He's going to be fouled, and that foul's going to go against, I believe, Isaiah Kaiser. And I was wrong. It's on Hewitt Wright, who is now in the game for the Pioneers. And Zach Zimmerman knocks in the first one. Zach Zimmerman, the 6'2 junior, averages 14.2 a game. And the second one's on the way, and it's good.
Yeah,
So
Zach leads the Bulldogs with 64% from the free throw line as well. So if you're going to get someone on the line for Ada, that's who you want.
he's your guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Here come the Pioneers. This is Isaiah Kaiser with the ball. Tries to push it down low. Little dribble drive on the baseline, and a tough runner, and knocks it in. Derek Schultz, he was almost on the ground, and he throws it up and knocks it in, makes it 19-10 on the pro forma scoreboard.
Yeah, what great defense by Gavin Oldfield. I thought he got a hand on that ball, but somehow the ball still went in the basket.
I don't know that Gavin Oldfield could have done anything different than what he was doing. And there you see Caleb Hickman going to the rim, and he's going to be fouled. And that foul's going to go, let's see, number 12, Malachi Menke. Hickman, his first one is good. The 5'11 junior. Boy, that's the one thing here too about Ada. They have got a lot of underclassmen.
Yep.
So they're having a great season this year. Next year they should have a fantastic season. As in, you look at Temple Christian, they've got some youth, and we watch their JV team play, and they've got some building blocks to be excited about.
Absolutely, yeah. The Temple Christian team, a lot of seniors on the bench, but and playing on the floor here. But the Ada Bulldogs, yeah, a lot of them are just juniors and sophomores who will be back next year.
Schultz with a beautiful pass to Isaiah Kaiser, and he scores on the right side to make it 21-12 on the pro forma scoreboard.
This has just been really good quality basketball by both teams here. I mean, scoring's been going crazy. Really good
and
basketball.
There you go, spinning and winning. Number 5 there, Carson Conley, but I believe play was stopped. I think Carson said something, and the official's talking to him, and he's giving it a warning. I don't think there's a technical. I think he just gave him a warning.
And did the shot not count then?
I believe the shot.
Yeah, I guess it did.
Yeah, it did. They're going to Temple Christian. Okay. Good piece of officiating there by Steve Oren as he stops play, and he just talked to the young man and, told him what he did wrong.
Yep.
And all is good here at Ada High School.
Absolutely. I think that's the best thing you can do as a
Absolutely.
ref. Just go tell them what you did wrong, and hopefully they should stop whatever it was going forward. If not, then maybe you get into technical territory. Derek
Schultz is throwing dimes out there, Kelsey.
Yeah,
he just hit Malachi Menke on a backdoor pass that I don't know how he got it through there, but they are really working good together, and Malachi Menke is going to get a well-deserved rest. That young man has played a heck of a first quarter for the Pioneers.
Yes.
So Temple Christian will get it in, and there's a foul, and I believe they're going to get Gavin Oldfield on the foul, and that's exactly who they get. That is his first, team second, so Lima Temple Christian will take it out underneath their baskets. And they'll get it into Schultz, and Schultz was nearly double teamed as he swings it over to Alex Patrick. They'll go back down low, and we're going to get a foul. I believe the foul is going to be on number 3, Zach Zimmerman. I thought we were going to see Hewitt Wright with the travel, but they called the foul before that.
Yeah, I did as well. So Temple Christian has the ball back here, and we'll see what they can do with this last 45 seconds.
So Nolan Wright gets it into Schultz, and Schultz with a little turnaround. Beautiful turnaround. Oh, it was down, and he missed it, and it comes back out, and Caleb Hickman for the Bulldogs grabs the rebound with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a really hard shot. I thought he made it, but it was unfortunate. It bounced off the back and in the front of the rim. Not much you can do with that one. Just
Levi Green gets through the defense. I don't know how he missed that shot as he split 2 defenders with a beautiful drive to the rim, and he just missed the shot, and it goes back to Temple Christian. So here comes Temple Christian with 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
If the foul's racking up here for both teams.
Yeah, you're exactly right. This is Alex Patrick. He gets it over to Nolan Wright. Nolan Wright up top on the offense, gets it over to Derek Schultz. Schultz swings it over to Patrick. Patrick on the right side. We're down to 8 seconds. Alex Patrick with the ball. Alex Patrick with a fadeaway three, misses the shot. Rebound comes down, and the shot goes up, and that's how the first quarter ends. After 1 quarter of play from Ada High School, the Lima Temple Christian Pioneers lead the Ada Bulldogs 21-14. We'll be back with second quarter action right after these messages. Our free throw sponsor tonight is Quest Federal Credit Union with 5 convenient locations to serve you. QuestFCU.com. Danny Holbrook, Kelsey Beimer from Ada High School. After 1 quarter of play, the Pioneers from Temple Christian lead the Ada Bulldogs 21-14. And it's been Derek Schultz and Isaiah Kaiser with 8 and 6 respectively for their team, but they've been doing what they needed to do.
Absolutely, yeah. Both teams had a really good first quarter, I thought. Ada, they stepped up their defense toward the end. Now they just got to get their offense going as well. But Temple Christian on the offensive side has looked fantastic.
And Carson Conley has 6 to lead all Bulldog scores right now, and it's 21-14. So here we go, quarter number 2, as the Pioneers lead this one 21-14. This is Settlemeyer, kicks it back out. Quincy Settlemeyer running the high and low post. There's a 3 ball from the left side, and it's good. Alex Patrick knocks it in. He's got 6, 2 from behind the Lee's Famous Recipe 3 line.
Yeah, that's the one thing you can't do. You cannot give this Temple Christian team space. There's been a couple of times where I think screens have been working effectively, and they've been able to get good screens to where they can get an open player for a good shot. Definitely something that Ada's going to want to watch out for.
Here comes Temple Christian. They'll get the ball over to Isaiah Kaiser. Kaiser gets it over to Malachi Menke. He's guarded by Caleb Hickman. Menke thought about shooting the 3.
Yeah,
he took a step back. He took an NBA step back, and there's a near steal. They'll go far side. Malachi Menke from the right side, and he misses the shot. Rebound comes down, and the Bulldogs will contain possession.
Yeah, I like the effort there by Levi Green, though. He was just inches away from getting his hand on that ball and taking it down the other side.
Beautiful drive by Carson Conley. He's got 8 to lead the Bulldogs, and boy, he just put his head down and went to the rim, Kelsey.
Yep, not much you can do with that. I mean, when you get that speed going, all that momentum behind you all the way down the court, just put your head down, go straight down there and see what you can do.
They'll go Menke on the low post, guarded by Hickman. Menke with a turnaround. Shot looked like it got blocked as he started to shoot it, and Hickman's going to bring it down the middle of the floor, takes it up the right side, misses the shot, and Menke with the rebound, and he's going to bring it down the middle for the Pioneers as he goes right to the rim, and the ball's on the floor, and it's back to the Bulldogs.
Great job getting a hand on the ball there, yeah. And on the other end of the court, Isaiah Kaiser, fantastic defense. He had his hand straight up, was able to give good pressure there underneath the basket, and wow, look at that.
Caleb Hickman knocks in a triple, another Lee's Famous Recipe 3 ball, and it's 24-19 on the pro forma scoreboard, and Coach Bruce Bowman wants a timeout. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Pro Forma. Pro Forma at a line, your logo everywhere it matters. Good luck, Pioneers. Danny Hilbert, Kelsey Beimer. Well, Kelsey, you're finishing up your first year of high school basketball. You've done a great job. What's your take on the season? How do you think you did?
Oh, it's been more fun than I could ever imagine. You know, I didn't think that I would ever be in this position, but it's been amazing. So
well, here we are, and here we go. Yep. 5:58 to go. Temple Christian tries to push the ball down to the block. The ball gets pushed away. Here come the Bulldogs as they run the floor. Conley with a jumper, misses the shot. Caleb Hickman gets the rebound. And it'll come back to Carson Conley as he dribbles in left side. And a nice strong move by Carson Conley. And he knocks it in, and they're going to say he charged.
Oh, wow.
But wow, I did not see that, but they're saying Carson Conley charged on the possession. That is his second foul, Kelsey, and that young man is a big-time scorer at 10.5 points a game. They can ill afford to lose him.
It sure is. Yeah, that was a big call. I was already writing the points down in my scorebook there.
Right.
So to hear that being called a charge, I mean, the refs probably got a better look at it than we did, but yeah, that's big for the Bulldogs.
And they take the points off the board. You're right, Kelsey, and it's 24-19 with 5:35 to go. So Menke gets the ball over to Kaiser. Kaiser dribble drive foul line. And they'll go back to Malachi Menke. Menke double teamed up top. He's going to take it to the left side, push it down to the low post. This is Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer gets it out to Derek Schultz. Derek Schultz, a little one-handed runner, and he scores. Derek Schultz showing you everything in his toolbox tonight, and it's 26-19. Schultz has 10 to lead all scorers on the pro forma scoreboard.
Yeah, Schultz is on fire. He leads the team in scoring, but he also leads the team in assists as well. He has 51 on the season. Well, not tonight. He's able to shoot the ball himself. He's already got 10 points.
Nice entry inside, and Carson Conley, a beautiful entry pass, makes it 26-21 on the pro forma scoreboard.
There, Carson got his 2-point pass. That was, or his 2 points back. I'm sorry, that was a fantastic pass into the post. And if you have Carson Conley open underneath the basket, it's over from there. You know he's getting 2 points.
I'll tell you what, we're seeing NBA level passes tonight.
We are.
Malachi Menke takes it in amongst the trees, puts it up, misses the shot, and they're going to get, looks like Quincy Settlemeyer on the foul as he went in just a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah, you said it their best. That shot was definitely amongst the trees. He had 3 players right in front of him, hands straight up. He was still able to get a pretty decent shot off.
But you know what? I like the effort. He went right at him. He didn't back down. I love that kid, man. Confidence. He's doing a great job. So both of these teams getting ready for tournament action next week. Lima Temple Christian will play Upper Saddle Valley, and Ada will play Lima Central Catholic. So both of them wanting to get tuned up for the regular season here. 3-ball off the mark. Rebound comes down to Schultz. He'll bring it down the right side. He's going to take it in. Tries to pass it down low to Isaiah Kaiser on the floor. They get it inside, and Schultz scores. Everything's happening with Derek Schultz right now. The ball goes to the opposite side of the floor, and it ends up with Derek Schultz. 28-21 on the pro forma scoreboard. Schultz has 12 to lead all scorers.
Yeah, he tried to add another assist there, but the ball just worked its way back to him. I mean, he has a hot hand tonight. Keep feeding Derek Schultz.
And Ada almost throws the ball away out top. Temple Christian in a man-to-man defense. This is Gavin Oldfield with the ball up top. Beautiful drive off the right side there by Carson Conley, but he just misses it. But Carson Conley with a great ability to get to the rim. We've seen it all night.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a fantastic drive. It was just, the shot was at a little bit of an awkward angle, but he still had a really good shot at it. Just didn't go into the basket.
Settlemeyer gets it over to Schultz. Schultz thought about taking it in. Here's Settlemeyer. He'll dribble drive on the left side. Kicks it back out to Isaiah Kaiser. Caleb Hickman with a nice steal. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it goes back to Lima Temple Christian.
Yeah, great hands there by Caleb Hickman. It's just a lot of athleticism on the floor tonight. Both teams running up and down the court, getting their hands in the ball, getting on it, and it's just fantastic to watch.
Yeah, it's really refreshing to watch two clubs play this hard.
Yeah.
And not that we don't have that every week.
Right.
But this is the last game of the regular season. You know, in reality, it doesn't mean a lot for conference standings or tournament seeding, but both of these squads are playing extremely hard.
Yeah, that's just what you find in Northwest Ohio basketball.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter where you go. The kids are going to play hard. The fans are going to be there to support. It's really, really cool to see and watch every week.
Yep. The quarterback, Levi Green, enters the game now for the Bulldogs. And I don't know if you got a chance to see him in the fall, Kelsey. He was a dynamic quarterback. Give the kid the ball, let him run. He was fantastic. So here come the Pioneers. This is Derek Schultz. He's got 12 right now to lead all scorers. 3 minutes to go here until halftime. Temple Christian, and he throws the ball away, and Caleb Hickman with a long pass down the floor. Get it down to Colton Dysert. Shot goes up, and it's going to go back to Ada.
Yeah, I think the Pioneer player there just lost his footing maybe there a little bit, so the pass wasn't fantastic there, but Ada did a good job of bringing it back down the floor. I think Ada really needs to focus on, what they're really good at, offensive rebounds. Temple has done a really good job at getting those rebounds and pushing back on the floor, so if I was Coach Souter, that's what I would be trying to focus on.
So Carson Conley will trigger the ball in underneath their basket, and he gets it in. And this is Colton Dysert. Takes it in, a little spin move. Nice jumper there, and he's going to get fouled. Colton Dysert, the 5'9" sophomore, with a beautiful move in the middle of the paint. And he's going to go to the Quest Federal Credit Union free throw line.
Yeah, Colton Dysert, just a sophomore, only averages just under 4 points a game, but he has really good ball handling skills. He's had a couple where he's dribbled down into the basket. Really great job there.
So Colton Dysert at the Quest Federal Credit Union free throw line. First one is good. Makes it 28-22 with 2:45 to go.
Yeah, we were talking of Ada being a little bit of a younger team. Colton Dysert's one. I think we're going to be hearing his name a lot over the next couple of years.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Young sophomore getting some valuable minutes here in the first half of this game. Second one on the way, and it's good. And he's got 2 tonight to make it 28-22 with 2:45 to go. So here come the Pioneers. This is Isaiah Kaiser with the ball. Swings it over to Nolan Wright, who has entered the game for the Pioneers. This is Derek Schultz, guarded by Caleb Hickman, and we've seen Derek Schultz do a lot tonight for the Pioneers. Well, he comes and gets the ball when they're in trouble. He's got real leadership ability out there. He knows exactly what they need, and they're trying to get some screens for that young man. And so dribble drive, little turnaround, take a little off-balance jumper. But what he does do is he forces a foul there, and the foul is going to go against Levi Green, and Derek Schultz is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, if you're Levi Green, I don't know what else you can do there. I mean, when you're going up against Derek Schultz, I mean, just a fantastic player. He did a really good effort playing defense there. I think, unfortunately, just the way Derek was driving the basket, he maybe got his hand down a little bit. But great effort there on the defensive end by Levi Green.
I believe one of the Temple Christian Pioneers players has blood, and they're going to have to, looks like it's Isaiah Kaiser. They'll bring in Quincy Settlemeyer for him, and the trainer will get him all cleaned up.
Yep, Isaiah Kaiser, he's been fantastic on the night. 6 points in the first quarter. Ada's done a better job of keeping him more down in the second quarter. He doesn't have any points yet, but that's definitely a player that Temple Christian's going to want to get back on the floor.
2:11 to go here until halftime. Temple Christian leads 28-23. First one from Derek Schultz is off the mark. Boy, it got really warm in this gym, did it not?
It did, yeah.
There's a lot of folks here for this non-conference showdown between the Bulldogs and the Pioneers.
Yeah, Derek Schultz shoots 76.1% on the season. An unusual miss there for him on the first one.
It's the announcer jinx. I'm telling you, Kelsey, it's the announcer jinx. He knocks in the second one, makes it 29-23 with 2:08 to go. Schultz has 13 on the night to lead all scores. This is Hickman, knocks it in. Caleb Hickman knocks in another Lee's Famous Recipe 3-ball, and it's 29-26. Caleb Hickman has 8, and it's a 3-point lead for the Pioneers.
Yep, Caleb's second 3 of the second quarter. I always say give it to the person with the hot hand, and right now it's Caleb.
Nolan Wright with an off-balance jumper, misses that one. Here come the Bulldogs, and they try to get the ball in transition, and we're going to get a foul down by the basket. And let's see who that foul is on. Looks like they're going to call it on Nolan Wright. Boy, I'll tell you what, when you look at the statistics of the first half and you look at the scoreboard, Ada has done an incredible job of closing the gap to 3 with a chance to tie it here with 1:43 to go.
They really have, yeah. The gap was definitely bigger in the beginning of the game. It seemed like Temple Christian was getting a little bit of momentum there, but Ada's done a fantastic job of not getting up, fighting back, and we have a game here now.
Absolutely. There's Caleb Hickman, another 3-ball. Oh, that was down. That was in.
That was in.
He misses that one. I don't know how that came out, but Temple Christian will gladly take it. This is Derek Schultz. Schultz swings it over to Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer gets it back to Schultz. We're at 1:18 to go until halftime. 29-26 on the pro forma scoreboard. Derek Schultz goes inside, gets it over to Wright. A little jumper there from the foul line, and it's good. Quincy Settlemeyer knocks it in, makes it 31-26 on the pro forma scoreboard.
And that was a fantastic move there. If you're going to dribble into the paint and no one's going to come up on you, might as well stop there, take the jump shot. Yeah, that's what he did.
Hickman tried to pass the ball in, and they're going to say it was a kick.
Yeah.
Malachi Menke had a smile on his face like, I had it easy, too.
Yeah, he thought he got away with that one.
John Derryberry smiled back at him.
Yeah, a little bit of a late whistle. Yeah, unfortunate for Malachi, but yeah, I think that he did get his foot on the ball there.
Caleb Hickman will take the ball in. We're under 1 minute to go here. 31-26 on the pro forma scoreboard. Great high school basketball game from Ada High School. Danny Holbrook, Kelsey Beimer, Nick Fraley on camera, doing an outstanding job, by the way. I don't know how we do this without him. Outstanding. Here come the Bulldogs. This is dribble drive by Colton Deiser. Deiser gets it over. 3-ball from the left side. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down. Isaiah Kaiser corrals it, and he wants Derek Schultz to come get it, and that's exactly what they'll do. With under 20 seconds to go, Schultz will bring it down the right side.
Yeah, we'll see if Temple Christian just takes their time here with about 15 seconds left in the half. Probably go with the last shot and see if they can go into the locker room with a couple more points.
I would imagine Schultz is going to take that last shot, and oh no, he's going to kick it back out. 3-ball from the right side. It's off the mark, goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it goes back to Ada.
That was a smart play, though.
Yes,
They thought they were going to take that shot just like you did, but nope, he passed it out, was able to get a nice open shot from behind the three-point arc.
Yeah,
there.
Alex Patrick got a great look. He just missed the shot.
Yep.
Ball goes back to Ada with 1.8 seconds to go. They're going to throw the length of the floor, and Temple Christian will intercept it. And that is how the first half ends. After one half of play from Ada High School, the Lima Temple Christian Pioneers lead the Ada Bulldogs 31-26. We'll be back with our halftime report right after these messages. It's halftime here at Ada High School. Our halftime adjustment sponsor is Lima Temple Christian Schools. Have you considered private Christian education for your child? Scholarships are available now. Come see what TCS has to offer. Visit our website for more information, www.tcspioneers.org. So the Pioneers lead, Kelsey, 31-26, and really Derek Schultz, who has 13, has done an outstanding job of leading them.
He sure has. Yeah, Derek Schultz, he had 8 points in the first quarter, 5 points in the second. He's been a really constant force for this Temple Christian team, which got off to a really hot start. They outscored Ada 21-14 in the first quarter. Ada did a really good job of stepping up their defense in the second and outscored Temple Christian 12-10 in the second quarter. So we have a 5-point game here. It's been great so far.
Yeah, and for the Ada Bulldogs, they're down by 4. And look, they were down big time earlier. They have done a great job of coming back. You look at what Carson Conley does. He has 10, and Caleb Hickman has 8. Those two guys have really carried the load for the Bulldogs.
They sure have. Yeah, Caleb Hickman, 2 threes in the second quarter. Carson Conley, of course, had one in the first out alongside with a normal field goal and got to the free throw line. But, yeah, they've been fantastic. They didn't let that large deficit in the beginning get the best of them, and they fought their way right back in this game.
Well, we are in for an exceptional second half. It's Ada, it's Lima Temple Christian. We'll have second half action right after these messages. It's halftime here at Ada High School. The Lima Temple Christian Pioneers lead the Ada Bulldogs 31-26. We're just about ready for the second half action here. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Pro Forma. Pro Forma at a line. Your logo everywhere it matters. Good luck, Pioneers. Our free throw sponsor tonight is Quest Federal Credit Union. With 5 convenient locations to serve you, questfcu.com. And our three-point sponsor tonight is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapak, St. Mary's, and Delphus. Come join us next week, February 17th through the 23rd, for Customer Appreciation Week. Lee's, we're not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. Danny Holbrook, Kelsey Beimer, and Nick Fraley from Ada High School. The Bulldogs welcome in the Pioneers at Temple Christian, and we've had a dandy, Kelsey, here in the first half.
We sure have. Yeah, both teams are really heating up. It's going to be an exciting second half.
So Ada will take possession first here in the second half, down 31-26. This is Gavin Oldfield with the ball. He's going to take it up the right side, and he scores. Gavin Oldfield, the 6'2 junior, who averages almost 5 a game, knocks it in, makes it 31-28 on the Pro Forma scoreboard with 7:35 to go here in the third quarter.
That was a fantastic drive to the basket there. Gavin Oldfield, his first 2 points of the game. It definitely won't hurt for the Ada Bulldogs to get him involved on the scoring end of things.
Absolutely. This is Isaiah Kaiser, little turnaround, thought about taking it, and he tried to step through, and John Derryberry catches him quick on that. Kaiser had the right idea, he just took too many steps.
Yeah, it was almost like he was shocked he had that much space. He's like, well, I'll just take another step. Well, he already took one, unfortunately.
The defense has been so good tonight, he couldn't believe he was that wide open. This is Carson Conley with the ball. Conley's got 10 to lead the Bulldogs tonight. Swings it over to Zach Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets it to Gavin Oldfield. And Oldfield went up the left, or the right side the first time. He goes up the left side this time, and it's 31-30 with 7:04 to go here in the third quarter. Oldfield's got 4.
There he goes again. Great start for Gavin Oldfield. I think they found him in a favorable matchup where he's just able to dribble to the basket and get fairly easy layup shots.
Yeah, Derek Schultz, a nice turnaround jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down, and the Bulldogs have a chance to take their first lead of the night with 6:49 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, you're right, Kelsey. I think they went down into the locker room and they looked at Gavin Oldfield and challenged him a little bit because he's got the first 2 buckets of the second half for the Bulldogs, and he's coming out here on fire. Zimmerman with the turnaround, and it's good. The Bulldogs lead 32-31 on the Pro Forma scoreboard. Zach Zimmerman, he's got 6 tonight.
The Bulldogs have been fantastic underneath the basket and driving to the basket here in this third quarter, and I love that for them because First of all, they're a great team underneath the basket. And second, that opens up the three-point line for players like Caleb Hickman to get three-point shots.
Wide open layup there for Colton Dysert. And Bruce Bowman wants a timeout. The Pioneers have shaken themselves off the lead. It's 34-31. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Ada High School with 6:13 to go here in the third quarter. The Ada Bulldogs have taken a 34-31 lead. Dan Hilbert, Kelsey Beimer, and Kelsey, the Bulldogs come out in the second half. They've scored the first 6 points of the half, and they're on fire right now.
Yeah, they've been fantastic. I'm sure Coach Souter gave them a really nice talk in the locker room at halftime, because during the first half of this game, we were talking about Carson Conley and Caleb Hickman. Well, now look at Gavin Oldfield, Colton Dysert, Zach Zimmerman coming out scoring all the points for the Bulldogs. So to get more players involved for them is nothing better than that. So great job for them.
And here we go. Ada's getting some full court pressure on the Pioneers, amping up the pressure a little bit. And they're having trouble getting the ball in as they get it in finally. And they get the ball down to Hewitt Wright as he's in the game now for the Pioneers.
Yeah, it would be big for the Pioneers to get down and score some points here, because I talk about it all the time and how underrated momentum is in any sporting event. So great job there.
There you go. Isaiah Kaiser with a beautiful left-handed drive. And it's 34-33 on the pro forma scoreboard. I love it when teams come out of timeouts, they execute a set, and just like they did right there.
Yeah, and that was a much-needed timeout by Coach Bowman there for Temple Christian. Exactly what they needed. The momentum was going in Ada's way. He called a timeout, caught up a set, and was able to get 2 points on the board. And once that happens, usually they start flowing a little bit easier.
Temple Christian comes out in a 1-3-1, and Caleb Hickman knocks down his third triple of the night. His third Lee's Famous Recipe free, and he's got 11, and it's 37-33 on the pro forma scoreboard.
Yeah, what a pretty shot by Caleb Hickman. My gosh, like you said, his third three-pointer of the night, and I said it earlier, get into the basket the way that they have been. They scored 8 from layups. That's going to open up the outside for him, and when you have Caleb Hickman out there, you can't ask for anything else.
This is Isaiah Kaiser with the ball. Had a nice drive, same kind of drive there, and he scores again. Isaiah Kaiser with a strong move to the bucket. Makes it 37-35 on the pro forma scoreboard. Kaiser has 10 for the Pioneers.
Yep, Isaiah Kaiser came out strong at the beginning of this game, was held scoreless in the second quarter, so it's good to see him get into the basket again here in the third.
So up and down, back and forth we go. Both these teams on a scoring frenzy right now. Bulldogs with the ball and a little bit of the momentum. They lead this one 37-35. You better find Hickman, because he's knocking down threes, and he's going to be fouled, and they're going to get Alex Patrick on the foul, and a big foul, because that puts Caleb Hickman at the at the Quest Federal Credit Union free throw line for 3 big shots.
Absolutely, yeah. Those be huge for Ada if they can get some conversion on there. But that just shows when you get hot shooting from the three-point line, players are going to be running out to get you, which Temple Christian did smartly in that regards, but unfortunately got a little bit of contact and sent Caleb to the free throw line. Hickman
misses the first shot. And I bet you're going to tell us what he shoots on the year from the free throw line.
He does, yeah. He shoots 33%, so it would be great if he can get this last free throw to fall here.
Hickman misses the second one. Third one on the way, and knocks that one down. So Caleb Hickman's got 12 on the night. A great night for that young man, and it's 38-35 on the pro forma scoreboard.
Yeah, and you stayed right on par with his free throw percentage there.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's Isaiah Kaiser with the ball. Gets it over to Alex Patrick. Patrick, a little dribble drive to the foul line. Shot goes up. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down. Gavin Oldfield for the Bulldogs, and he gets it over to Carson Conley. Conley gets it into Colton Dysert. Over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman skip pass to Conley. And Temple Christian in a big 1-3-1 right now, challenging the outside shots. This is Hickman. He'll dribble drive baseline, gets it inside, puts it up, and misses the shot, and they're going to get Hickman on the foul. Beautiful drive there, breaking down that 1-3-1 defensively.
It was, yeah. Caleb Hickman averages just under 10 points a game, and he says, I can't just shoot it from outside. I can dribble in too. He's really athletic. I mean, he's a player who, like I said, scores just under 12 points a game, or under 10 points a game, I'm sorry, but he gives in so many different aspects as well. He leads in assists, steals. He has over 5 rebounds per game. Really great player there in Caleb.
So 3:45 to go here from Ada High School in the third quarter. And they're going to get Hickman on his second foul there. And really just kind of got tangled up.
Yep.
But it is a foul, and that's 2 real quick fouls on Caleb Hickman.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like you said, I don't think it was anything malicious. There's 2 players getting tied up, and when you're on defense, usually that's the call that's going to get called on you.
Hickman looked over at the coach like, I didn't.
Yeah.
And they understood that. So Derek Schultz with a behind-the-back dribble there, and he shoots the ball, and it's good. Derek Schultz knocks in the foul line jumper. He's got 15 to lead all scores. And Pioneers 37-38 on the pro forma scoreboard.
Yeah, what a move there by Schultz. He did a great job of forcing his defender into thinking he was going to dribble the basket, but he just pulled his weight back, took a nice little shot there from around the free throw line.
Zach Zimmerman drives to the rim, and he's fouled by Alex Patrick. That'll put Zimmerman at the Quest Federal Credit Union free throw line. This has a team with the last ball kind of feel game to it, Kelsey.
It really does, yeah. It feels very similar to the atmosphere in that JV game, doesn't
You're
it?
exactly right, yeah. So Zach Zimmerman knocks in the first one. Second one on the way, and it's off the mark, and brought down by Alex Patrick and the Pioneers. And Zach Zimmerman has this Schultz with a little turnaround jumper, and that's off the mark. And here comes Zach Zimmerman with the ball. There's a near steal there, and here come the Pioneers. Isaiah Kaiser takes it up, switches hands, gets the rebound, and they get a second chance at it, and they missed that one too as Hewitt Wright misses the shot, and here come the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. They had a lot of really good opportunities there underneath the basket. Unfortunately, one just didn't fall into the net.
Yeah, Hickman loses the ball on the high dribble there. Here comes Derek Schultz and the Pioneers. Schultz is going to take it into the right side, and he scores. Derek Schultz, he's got 17 to lead all scorers, and we're all tied at 39 on the pro forma scoreboard.
What a move. That was a nice little almost teardrop shot. Went high arc, straight into the basket. Derek Schultz has been fantastic this game. I mean, he's been a consistent scorer in every single quarter so far.
There's a near steal, and it's got brought back in by Zach Zimmerman. Zimmerman puts it up, misses the shot. Here comes Malachi Mankey as he runs the floor for the Pioneers. Mankey's going to go up the left side. Ball stolen away, and they're going to be a foul on that. And it looks like they're going to get a foul on the Ada player.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's they're going to call it on Colton Dizer.
We're seeing a lot of really, really good defense here by both teams. I mean, players are getting their hands on the ball, forcing a lot of turnovers that leads to fast breaks toward the other end of the court. Really great defense here by both teams.
So Lima Temple will inbounds underneath their basket. Alex Patrick with the ball up top. Tries to go down to the low post to Isaiah Kaiser. Patrick with a long three ball. That's off the mark. Derek Schultz gets the rebound and puts it in. You got to be kidding me. Derek Schultz, Johnny on the spot. He's got 19 to lead all scores, and it's 41-39 on the pro forma scoreboard.
You can't talk any more highly about that effort there. My gosh, I mean, there was an Ada player wide open going to get the rebound, but Derek Schultz said, nope, I'm beating you to it. Let's get another 2 points on the board for the Bulldogs.
Nice entry pass inside, and he scores. And number 21, TJ Griffith, the 6'1 sophomore, knocks in the little baby hook, and it's 41 all on the pro forma scoreboard. Coach Bruce Bowman up off the bench, imploring his kids to continue to play hard. And nice battle out front there with Derek Schultz and Caleb Hickman, and Coach Bowman's going to get a timeout. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Welcome back to Ada High School. With 1:08 to go here in the third quarter. We're all knotted at 41. Danny Holbrook, Kelsey Beimer, and this has turned into a fantastic game. Not that we wasn't expecting it, Kelsey, but my goodness, back and forth we go.
Yeah, this has been a really competitive game. I mean, I don't know that there's really many things I could say that differentiate these two teams right now. Just two really hard-playing teams.
They tried to push the ball down on the block to Isaiah Kaiser, and we're going to get a foul on TJ Griffith, the sophomore, who just entered the game and had a bucket there for the Bulldogs on the last possession. And Alex Patrick will take it out.
Yep, and with just under a minute here, Ada's going to want to keep an eye. They have one more foul till they send Pioneers to the free throw line.
It's one of my favorite parts of the game here, Kelsey, is out-of-bounds plays. I love coaches that draw up really cool out-of-bounds plays. So let's see what the Pioneers do here as they spread the floor with 56 seconds to go and all tied at 41.
Yeah, that's a great point. When I played basketball, it was a very, very long time ago. But honestly, I feel like I could probably still run some of our out-of-bounds plays.
When I coached, it was always fun to draw up your own out-of-bounds stuff.
Yeah.
So really, really enjoyed that. So here come the Pioneers. They'll trigger the ball in. Nice job of getting it on the low post. And there's a nice, big, strong move there, and they missed the shot. And Ada with the ball and a chance to take the lead with 48 seconds to go in the third quarter.
TJ Griffith coming into this game, and we said his name quite a bit. He's playing fantastic defense there.
Yeah, TJ Griffith, we didn't expect to see him much tonight, and he's got a bucket, playing good defense, and really doing a nice job for the Bulldogs.
He is, yeah. He's trying to post up there, see if he can get the ball. Doing a great job.
We're down to 30 seconds, all knotted at 41. Ada with the ball. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot of the quarter here. Swing it over to Zimmerman on the right side. Zimmerman brings it back to Colton Dysert. Dysert double teamed on the left side of the floor. Gets it over to Carson Conley. Carson Conley dribble drives. Finds Zimmerman top of the key. Misses the shot. Rebound comes down and is swatted down on the floor. And Zimmerman gets his rebound and he's going to be fouled. Zach Zimmerman with the hustle play. And he's going to go to the Quest Federal Credit free throw line.
Yep, that's why you don't give up on the play. Zach very easily could have been, okay, I took my shot. We only have a couple seconds left. But no, he went and got his rebound, and it ended up with him going to the free throw line. Fantastic effort.
Zach's got 7 on the night, and he'll go to the free throw line. So Coach Chris Souter in his second stint here at Ada High School. Such great success his first go-around, taking the Bulldogs to the state Final Four. And then he went to Columbus Grove and took that program to the state Final Four, took them to a state championship game. And he decided to come back to Ada and doing a great job in his first year leading the Bulldogs in the Blanchard Valley Conference.
Absolutely, yeah, that's quite the resume.
Knocks them both down, makes it 43-41, and Malachi Mankey's just going to let this one run out. So after 3 quarters of play from Ada High School, the Ada Bulldogs lead the Temple Christian Pioneers 43-41. We come back, we'll have fourth quarter action right here on WOSN. We start the fourth quarter here at Ada High School as Ada leads Temple Christian 43-41 in a back-and-forth battle. That's seen Ada pull ahead here in the third quarter, and a great third quarter for the Bulldogs.
It really was, yeah. They outscored the Pioneers 17-10 there. They came out after halftime, did exactly what they needed to get themselves back in this game, and now they're looking on top here.
And here comes Derek Schultz. What a matchup this has been all night. Him and Caleb Hickman been battling on the floor. Schultz has 19, gets the ball in down low, and the shot goes up, and he misses the shot, and Quincy Settlemeyer had a chance to knock that one in, and it just goes off the iron.
Yeah, that's tough once you get into the post. I mean, you do your best to keep your hands up, try to play clean defense, but it's really hard when you get into that position not to draw a foul there.
So Quincy Settlemeyer, who averages 5.2 a game, he's got 4 tonight. And the first one from the Quest Federal Credit free throw line goes off the mark. And he'll try for shot number 2 with 7:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. And he misses that one. And nice rebound there as Isaiah Kaiser pulls it away and gets it back, and the Pioneers will reset it. This is Mankey with the ball, swings it over to Isaiah Kaiser. Derek Schultz dribble drive, little spin around, turnaround jumper, misses that one. And a big time rebound there by Zach Zimmerman. Boy, Zach Zimmerman, who only has 9 tonight. I say only, but he's played a heck of a game rebound defensively.
Oh, he absolutely has. And yeah, Derek Schultz, he's having a fantastic game, 19 points so far. It looks like he loves to take a shot from around the free throw line area. So if you're Ada, watch for him to drive to that area, take a shot and pop there.
Yeah, he loves to break down defenses, and he's doing a great job of it. And he's so wiry, and his ability to get to the rim is really good. Zimmerman tried to dribble drive there to the foul line. He kicks it back out to Carson Conley. They get a cutting Gavin Oldfield, and he scores. Gavin Oldfield. He's going to go to the Quest Federal Credit Union free throw line for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, there's nothing better than that, going down, getting the hard-fought layup there, but also get that potential third point at the line as well.
And that foul's going to go against Derek Schultz. That's his second. Oldfield with the three, misses that one, and Caleb Hickman rebounds it. It goes down on the floor, and we're going to get a tied-up ball here, and they're going to say it goes back to Ada. So Ada gets the ball back here with 6:45 to go and a 4-point lead.
Absolutely, yeah. And one thing that's really interesting here, Danny, is both of these teams average just under 50 points a game. Well, right now, Ada's already at 45, Temple Christian's at 41. Looks like they're going to break this one potentially. So a really high offensive scoring game for both of these teams.
We're seeing a lot of moisture on the floor. It is really warm in here.
It is warm.
It's foggy outside, so we know the temperatures. It's supposed to come down, obviously. We're supposed to get some really nasty weather tonight. But right now, it's high 30s, early 40s out there now. So we're seeing a lot of moisture on the floor, and it's really warm in here.
Yeah, and a lot of us didn't even think this game was going to happen with the potential bad weather, but thankfully all the games were able to go tonight.
Oldfield with the ball, gets it over to Conley. Conley swings it back to Hickman. Nice feed into Griffith, and Griffith scores. My goodness, TJ Griffith has been a spark plug for the Bulldogs, and it's 47-41 with 6:22 to go in the fourth quarter.
He sure has. That offense was so good. They did a great job of passing the ball around the perimeter to find an open TJ Griffith underneath the basket. Fantastic ball movement by the Bulldogs.
Malachi Mankey three ball, and he knocks it in. Malachi Mankey knocks it in. He's got 5 tonight, and it's 47-44 on the pro forma scoreboard. Boy, they needed that one, Kelsey.
They sure did. That's exactly what I was going to say. Temple Christian needed that. That was our first three-pointer of the second half here. So, yeah, it keeps them within 3 there.
Griffith with the ball again, and there's a steal there by the Pioneers, and Derek Schultz, Mankey's going to take it up, and he scores. Malachi Mankey with the last 5 points of the game for the Pioneers, and it's 47-46 on the pro forma scoreboard. Mankey's got 7.
Wow, Malachi Mankey, fantastic job there. Dribbled up the court really well, was able to go straight to the basket, and now we're at a 1-point game, like you said, Danny.
And there's a near steal there. Oh, you're right, a 1-point game. We always get close ones, Kelsey. You know
we
that?
do.
Nick sends us to all the best games.
Yeah, he sure does.
Here come the Bulldogs. They're up 1 with 5:18 to go. And Hickman from the left side. Oh, off the mark. Here comes Mankey. Mankey's going to take it up to the right side. He gets the ball over. A nice pass to Schultz, and Schultz misses the shot. Oh, excuse me, that was not Schultz. That was Isaiah Kaiser.
Yeah, that was dangerous there to leave Hickman open on the corner 3 line there. We've seen what he can do, but after he missed that shot, he beelined it up the court, was able to get the defensive play on the other end to save 2 points.
He sure did. And Isaiah Kaiser gets a big-time steal there for the Pioneers. They got a chance to take the lead here with 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Thought about taking the 3. He really wanted that one. Isaiah Kaiser, he'll get it over to Mankey. Mankey will dribble drive. Little spin around, takes it in, and he'll kick it back out. 3 ball from the top of the key. It's off the mark, and the rebound comes down, and it's brought in by Carson Conley. They got the look they wanted, Kelsey.
They sure did, yeah. I really love the concept of drawing all the defense inside to leave someone open outside, and unfortunately the ball just didn't drop there, but I love the offensive scheme there.
4:22 to go. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Our free throw sponsor tonight is Quest Federal Credit Union. With 5 convenient locations to serve you, questfcu.com. So we're going to see a lot of the Quest Federal Credit Union free throw line here as this game dwindles down with 4:22 to go, Kelsey. Bulldogs lead 47-46.
We sure are, yeah. We talked about it pregame. These are 2 teams that are pretty evenly well matched on paper, and we're seeing that right now, almost a gridlock game.
So Ada taking their time. This is Zimmerman, and they're going to get a foul, and they're going to get Derek Schultz on the foul. And that is Derek Schultz's 3rd foul here with 4:05 to go in the game.
It is, yeah. You could tell he was upset with that one. Just playing good defense there, but he did reach just a little bit, so that's unfortunate for him, his 3rd foul. But we are a couple minutes here into the 4th quarter, so hopefully he can ride it out because he's huge for this Temple Christian team.
Absolutely. Hey, big shout out to Athletic Director Ken Jokums and the Ada High School athletic staff. They did a great job of taking care of us tonight and helping us out. So 3 ball on the way, and it's off the mark. And here come the Pioneers, and Caleb Hickman steals it, and it goes back off. It looked like it went off the foot of Alex Patrick, and it's going to go back to the Bulldogs.
Caleb Hickman right there, prime example why you do not give up on the play. That's the second time where he's missed a shot. He's done everything he could to get back on defense, and he saved his team points. He's got his team the possession back. The effort says everything for Caleb right there.
And TJ Griffith comes off the floor to a big-time applause, and he deserves it. That young man played a heck of a role here in the second half.
He sure does.
So this is Conley with the ball. Carson Conley gets it over to Zimmerman. It's blocked. And a big-time block there by Alex Patrick.
Alex Patrick, my goodness, what a block. I don't have anything else to say about that. That was just a great block.
That was a poster block.
It was.
So Carson Conley will trigger the ball in and gets it into Oldfield. They'll swing it around to Colton Dizer, get it over to Hickman. Hickman guarded by Malachi Mankey. Up top, 3:40 to go. Ada leads 47-46. Ada taking their time on offense. Temple Christian in a man-to-man defense. And Ada will reset the offense. 3:22 to go here in the game. They push the ball inside to Conley. Conley kicks it back out. Dribble drive to the foul line. Zach Zimmerman with the ball. He's going to take it in, and he steps through, misses the shot, and the rebound comes down, and it's corralled by the Pioneers.
There's been so many of those tonight, Danny, where I was literally putting pen and paper about to write down the points, and it just bounced out of the basket.
Unbelievable. We have seen more shots, you're exactly right, that we thought were going down that just popped back out. Like there's a lid, not just for one team,
for
both teams, So here come the Pioneers with a chance to take the lead with 2:50 to go. Derek Schultz gets it over to Mankey. Mankey thought about it. He's going to dribble drive, take it inside. Malachi Mankey with the shot. Oh, my goodness. He's got 9 on the night. Malachi Mankey gives the Pioneers the 48-47 lead on the pro forma scoreboard.
Malachi Mankey, what a fantastic fourth quarter. I mean, if there's any time to come out and start to get going, it's right now. That's exactly what he's doing for his team.
Malachi Mankey, his new nickname is Eminem because he is sweet. I'm telling you, that kid can play basketball.
He sure can. Yeah, he's great.
Hickman with the ball up top. Temple Christian leads this one 48-47. Caleb Hickman loses the ball, and guess who comes up with it? It's Eminem Malachi Mankey.
Yep, and you got to give out a shout out to Derek Schultz there. Great job of getting a hand on that ball, was able to free it up a bit, and now for Malachi to bring it up the court. See if Temple Christian can extend their lead here. So
here we go. This is the critical hour, and Caleb Hickman with a near steal off of Derek Schultz. And it's 48-47 with 1:54 to go.
Yeah, Hickman has 40 before this game. He had 44 steals on the season, so it's definitely not unlike him. So that's definitely something Temple Christian's going to want to watch. If Caleb Hickman's guarding you, you're going to want to keep better possession of the ball, guard it a little bit more.
You're right. They get the ball into Schultz. Schultz dribble drives. He's going to kick it back out. He'll swing it over to Isaiah Kaiser. Kaiser gets it over to Malachi Mankey. Mankey dribble drive, takes it in. Thought about shooting it, but he kicks it back out. They'll go Isaiah Kaiser. Kaiser gets it back out to right. And we're at 1:30 to go here. And the Pioneers lead this one 48-47, being very patient on offense.
Yep. And I think that makes sense. I mean, we have under a minute and a half left here. They have the lead right now.
Malachi Mankey, this is the free throw jumper, or the foul line jumper, excuse me. And the Bulldogs have the ball with 1:13 to go, down 1. Here comes Colton Dizer. Gets it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman back to Conley. Conley over to Hickman. Hickman thought about taking the 3. And they get out defensively, and they throw the ball away, and it's going to be over and back, and it's going to go back to Temple Christian. So a big-time mistake there by the Bulldogs, and the ball goes back to the Pioneers with 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter.
That was unfortunate. It was a great pass there by Caleb Hickman. Unfortunately, it just went through Colton Dizer's hand, who was going to have an open shot there at the three-point line. I think that's what's happened. He was just thinking about the shot before he caught the ball.
So Temple Christian has exactly 1 minute on the pro forma scoreboard, and they have a 48-47 lead. Derek Schultz gets it down to the low post, and a little jumper there, and they miss the shot. Quincy Settlemeyer misses the shot. Boy, he had an open look there, and the Bulldogs have the ball down 1, 48-47, and Coach Souder's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. .45 seconds to go here in this one. An outstanding game. The Temple Christian Pioneers lead 48-47. Danny Holbrook, Kelsey Beimer, and boy, we've seen a lot of everything tonight, Kels.
We sure have, yeah. And I know you've coached basketball before, Danny. What would you tell your guys here? Down a point with 45 seconds left. What were your strategies?
You know, Kelsey, I'm telling my kids we're going to hold the ball till about 8 seconds to go. We're going to get a shot. That way we've got time if we can get a rebound. We're at home. It's the last game of the year. I want to make sure my kids have the ball as the time expires.
Absolutely.
And there's Zimmerman with a drive through, and he gets it out to Conley, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. So I sound pretty smart.
Yep, it looks like it now.
Here come the Bulldogs. They go to the foul line. Zimmerman thought about taking it. Kick it out to Conley. Conley with the ball. We're down to 15 seconds. Conley double teamed up top. Gets it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman dribble drives. He's going to take this foul line jumper, and it's good. Zimmerman knocks it in with 7 seconds to go. Here comes Derek Schultz for the Pioneers. Brings it down the floor. Gets a three-pointer off. Shots up, and it's good! It's good! Derek Schultz! Derek Schultz! Are you kidding me? The Pioneers win! Derek Schultz with the shot of the night. He knocks it in. 451-49. Pioneers win. I'm going to have a heart attack, Kelsey.
What a shot. Holy crap. Derek Schultz. The crowd is on their feet. You talk about ice in your veins. That kid has it. My gosh.
My God. Derek Schultz finishes the night with 22 points. He didn't waver, Kelsey. He took the ball and went right down the floor. Derek Schultz is our player of the night.
Absolutely. All 4 quarters he's been fantastic. And I mean, after you take a shot like that, game winner and a really competitive game, wow, that
Kelsey,
was
I
exciting.
said to you during the second quarter, this game has a who has the ball last feel to it, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, it came down to the last second, Danny.
Derek Schultz knocks it in. The Temple Christian Pioneers beat the Ada Bulldogs 51-49 on a Derek Schultz unbelievable three. Kelsey, your final thoughts on this game?
Oh my gosh, I mean, I can't say enough about both of these teams. It was a hard-fought game. A lot of players stepped up, a lot of fantastic basketball teams. Definitely looking forward to seeing what these two teams go ahead and do in the tournament. Wow, what an atmosphere here tonight at the Ada Bulldogs gym, and the crowd was all in it. What a fun game to call.
A big thank you to the Ada Athletic Department, Superintendent Julie Simmons, Principal Dan Lee, Athletic Director Ken Jokums. They did a great job of providing us everything we needed. For Nick Fraley, for Kelsey Beimer, I'm Danny Holbrook. The Pioneers win this one 51-49. You've been watching high school basketball on WOSN.